Hello everyone, my name is Ncv and I'm back again with another tutorial whereby today I will be explaining to you PCP Principle of Computer Programming Level 3 ISAT. After you have done your icas task 1, icas task 2, the following it's ISAT. Now with ISAT, it's not that difficult. It's divided into 4 subtasks, and the difficult subtask that seems to be it's subtask 1, 2, and 3. Therefore, it's all about submission of soft copies to the lecture. Now, let me explain subtask 1. It's straightforward and simple if you check. I will also do practically what I will be explaining now. Now I would like you only to understand the theory part, then I will also do the practical part. Now the theory part, it's simple, it's just that it's too much of information. Now it says subtask 1, it says in 3.1.1, it says create an IPO chart. Now, sorry about that. As I was explaining now, 3.1.1, you are expected to use what you have done in your icas task 1. Go and do an IPO chart, a pseudocode, also a data validation, and also add a bibliograph, a bibliogram, I mean to say. And all in all that, you do it from your icas task 1. And if you check your icas task 1, I did uploaded IPO chart, a pseudo code. The only thing left is a data validation. I'll also do the data validation for you, and then I'll do it on the practical part. Now with bibliograph, gram, it's a reference of where you got your information when you do that. It will be the shop that you went to, it will be the internet where you Google the product, it will be the YouTube channel that maybe I've helped you to do this work. Now all that will be 4 marks. Yeah, it's a lot of work for 4 marks, but it's 4 marks. Now 3,1,2, you design an interface, and that will be 2 marks, a graphic user interface. And now 3,1,3, you are expected to write a summary that will take the whole page explaining the data validation that you will be using, and that will be 4 marks. 3,1,4, you are expected again to create an IPO chart and the pseudocode. Now this time around, you are creating for data validation. It's not for just the entire project, it's only for data validation. Pseudocode for data validation, IPO chart for data validation. I will also include it when we do the practical part later on. Now that is 3 marks. 3,1,5, yeah, then therefore expected to create an ERD, entity relationship diagram. And on that entity relationship diagram, you'll be expected to be having at least 2 entities, one relationship between the 2 entities. You must be having the appropriate field underneath, and also you must indicate the keys, the primary key and also the foreign keys, and all that will be 3 marks. So now don't worry about marks. It's possible for you to get total on this ISAT. It's all about doing what you're being asked, regardless of the marks. Because when you check the marks, you might say, no, the marks are not with the work, but it's all about doing that. Now 3,2, our subtask number 2. It's straightforward and also simple. This where lies the marks. 3,2,1. You are at, it is 10 marks. 10 marks. You are expected now to add data on a text file. The text file that you did back then, you are going back there again and then you are adding data on that text file. At least it can be 15 datas. Just only that I will also do it practically later on. I will add also the data. Then you get that 10 marks. Now 3,2,2 it says add also the missing operation function onto your application. Also this one it's 10 marks. You are adding on your sort, if you remember, on your sort code. You're also going there and you add. Now if you were sorting 7 items, this time around maybe you sort 15 items. All right, now 3,2,3 we are to write the code of validation. Now this one you must not write it in words, you must code it into your project on VB. You must code the valid data validation and then you get 5 marks, and then 3,2,4 you do another second data validation, and you will also have to it will have to be different from the first one. If the first one was data validation about the text box, maybe if you're using the if nothing, then the text box must not assign. This time around you must use maybe if it's numeric, then the text box must assign to data validation. All right, now from there we are to come to 3,2,5. You are expected now to use a defensive programming technique. A defensive programming technique. Yes, it is having 5 marks. Now, a defensive programming technique, it's when the programmer realizes that I might do the mistake in the code, and therefore it uses the proper high quality code to help the programmer in that instance, like using the try catch method. You can use the try catch method, can also work. Now let's come to subtask number 3. This one you do it with your MS Access, your Microsoft Access. Now in your Microsoft Access 3,3,1 you create a project, you put your own name there, you get the mark, you come to the second one 3,3,2 you create a table, at least 2 tables. The one that you did on your ERD, entity relationship diagram, you do those in tables. Maybe the first one you put it at first, maybe let's say it was having 6, therefore you add and make it 15. Maybe let's say at first on the second table it was having 3, then you add it and you make it 5. All right, and therefore you join the relationship 3,3,4. You join the relationship, might be one to many, many to many relationship, and then you also reinforce the referential. Yes, now 3,3,5 onto your VB you're gonna have to add a combo box, a text box, and on your capturing button you are going to code a data validation, and it's gonna be 12 marks. 12 marks. Let me check what else is left. Okay, 3,3,6 you are expected to create at least 3 queries. I will also include it later on the project where we do the query report, at least 3 of them, and 3,3,7 you are expected to do at least uh, a report wizard. At first it's a query wizard, secondly it's a report wizard, and at least you are expected to do 2 report wizard, and that is 7 marks. Now subtask number 4, it's 10 marks. This is a free 10 marks, it's yours for free. Here now you are only screenshotting your interface and then you save it as a soft copy. You take 2 words to your lecturer and then simple as that. Sorry about that. And then that's how your ISAT it is done. Simple as that. Now we are going to practical part for you to get this marks. Let me check how many marks in total is it. 100. Oh, 100 marks in total. It's not that as difficult as many think. You can score 100 out of 100 with this. Alright, thank you. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Alright, now we will go. IP orchard, pseudocode, validation, and bibliograph. I will combine it all in one and I will show you how you do it. Alright, here we go. Now, the one-page summary of data validation, I expect you to write it yourself. The whole page I won't be writing. Now, therefore, we move on. We'll come to the IPO chart and pseudocode for validation. These 2 things, IPO chart and pseudocode for validation. Let's go. Alright, good. As I do, I hope you're also doing. Now we are moving further on. We are adding the missing text file and also the missing data to the search button. I hope you are ready. Let's go. Good, good, good. If you did that, you did right. Now we're moving further. I will be showing you practically how now to code data validation practically, and also how to use defensive programming practically. Get your VB ready as we go. All right. All right, now we're moving further. Thank you so much for continuing like this. Now we're going to our MS access. We're going to create our tables, including the attributes inside the field, the entities, and the relationship. Once we do that, we'll be good to go. All right, let's go. Let's go. MS access. Designing a database, make sure that your database is on a blank database, and then you name your database. And on this question paper, the database was called department. Okay, then you click create database. Here we go. We have already our first table here. You just come on view and then you click design view and then you name the first table. It says it should be named department. Here we go. Okay, under field name we have got department ID, which is primary key. If you check already here, we have got key to show primary key, like here also. So now we name it department ID. Okay, I left T. There we go. And then the data type was number. Okay, and then the second one is department name. Department name, and then the data type, it is short text. I'm using Microsoft Access, Microsoft 2010. Okay. Okay, on department ID, when we come to field size, already it's on long integer. Okay, there we go. When it comes to department name, on the field size, they said we should use 25, so we are taking out 5 from 255 to 25. Go done with our first table. Let's go to create table, and then we go to view and then design view. We name our second table. Set table 2 should be named employee. Here we go. Okay, then on our employee, the primary key is imp ID. ID. And then the data type, auto number. Then we come to first name, first underscore name. Okay, let me first write all field name, change the data type later. Then we have got last underscore name, and then we have got here underscore here. Lastly, we have got department underscore ID. It's gonna be foreign key. Okay, now let's come back to data type. The data type of first name, it is short text. Okay, it's text. Last name is text. Service here, it's number, and department ID also it's number. There is no description in all these two tables. So now let's go to field size, and yeah, already fine. First name, they said we should put it on 25. Okay, we just do that. And then the last name, they also said 25, so we do it like this. And then when it comes to service here, we sorted in long integer. So also department ID is in long integer. This is how simple it is. This is how to design a data. All right, now 3,3,5, it's our last word. Is it our last? No, it's not our last. Okay, it says we should create an interface that has got a combo box and the button to capture, as well as we put the code for data validation, and that will be 12 marks. All right, let's go to there. All right, now we're going to our 3,3,6, whereby we are going to create at least 3 queries. What is a query? A query is when you ask a database equation. So we're going to ask our database equation and we're going to ask 3 questions. All right, let's go. And showing you how to create a query in your database. We have got a database that has got 2 tables, which is department and employee. Now you come, you click create, you go to your query wizard, you said yes. Now here, make sure that your computer is on a simple query wizard. You click OK. Now you come to your option here, tables. You check depending on which table do you want to run your query with. Which table do you want to run your query with? Myself, I wanna run query with employee table. Now, a query is designed for you to be able to ask a database a question. Now, my question, I want to ask it based on names and also service year. Now you click, you said next, next. If you wanna name your database, you name it. Let me name mine. I'm gonna name it single LE. That's my mentor. Okay, click finish. Now here it is. Now you go back to home. You said view and design view. Now under employee service, I want to ask my database, how many people do you have that are having 40 years and below of service in this company? You write it like this and then you click run. Now it will tell me the first person that is having less than 40 years of service in this company. It's single, which is 34 years, Figo 32 years, single LE 11 years, Rudzi, which is 23 years. Now let's say maybe you want to change and you want to ask your database how many people that are having more than 40 years working in this company. You change it like this and you click run. Then it will show you it's Monaro with 45 years, Taki with 78 years, Goody with 56 years. This is how you do your database query. All right, now what we are going to do, we are going to create at least 2 reports. That's 3,3,7, and it is having 7 marks. 2 reports, 2 separate different reports on our MX. Alright, are you ready? Let's go. Today we're gonna be dealing with how to do a report wizard. Now you come to your create, you come to report wizard, click. All right, report wizard, you come to your table, you make sure that you click what you said, click, and then check. Okay, you all that are needed are all that we're seeing down here under the employee. So you click issue errors and then you click next. This one you leave it like that, leave it like that. Click next, make sure that it's on tabular and also on portrait. You click next, preview report employee. Yeah, you can change the name and say employee of, maybe for example I'll use my lecture name, employee of Mr. Single LE, and then you said finish. Here we go. This is how you create your report on your database. Simple as this. You have employee ID, first name, last name, service and department.
Simple as this.
All right, we are done with our ISAT. Thank you so much for following from the beginning till now that we finish. My name is Mr. Daro Tondra. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get more details and information, and also make sure that you like and comment and ask any question if you have. Then I will come back and I will explain. God bless you.